Hello, mathematicians. Mrs. Wagner here. Today we are taking notes on how to create a mixed number from improper fractions. Well, what is an improper fraction? If you take a look at these examples, all of these fractions are improper fractions. What do you notice about them? Take a look at them, see what you notice about all of them. You probably have noticed that the numerator is larger than the denominator. So improper fractions have a greater numerator than denominator. So it represents a whole number. And I will show you what I mean. Let's take a look at 5/4. I have the fraction 5/4. Of course, the 5 is bigger than the 4. And we are going to model it today with these pies. Because my denominator is 4, that means my pie is broken up into 4 equal pieces. Well, I have 5 pieces of pie. So that would mean I have all of these pieces, because that would be 4 pieces. And I have 1 from here. So I have a whole pie plus 1/4. So 5/4 is the same as 1 whole and 1/4, or 1 and 1/4. So there's a couple different ways you can turn your improper fractions into mixed numbers mathematically. One way is to look at our fraction and to understand, well, if I have 5/4, then I know that it would take 4/4 to create a whole. So if I take my original fraction and I tell myself, well, it would take 4/4 to create a whole. If I took away that whole, told myself, well, I need to represent that whole that I took away as 1. What would I have left over? Well, 5 minus 4, I would have that 1/4 left over. You could also view it as a division problem because we know that all fractions are a division problem. Did you realize that? This fraction bar can be read as a division sign. So another way to do it is to, step 1, set it up where you are dividing your numerator is divided by your denominator. And we could write that as how many times does 12 go into 17? So if we divided 12, 12 goes into 17 one time. I'm going to subtract 12. And I have 5 left over. So my quotient is the whole number. So I have a whole 1. And your fraction, so this is my whole number. My remainder is my numerator. My divisor is my denominator. So my fraction is remainder over my divisor. Oops, sorry, that looks a little sloppy. So in this case, 17/12. My mixed number is 1 because my quotient is the whole number. Right here, my quotient is the whole number. My remainder is my numerator, and my divisor is my denominator. Notice my denominator never changed. In all of my examples, it stays the same. So that's one big clue to creating your mixed number. Make sure you are keeping your denominator unless you need to simplify. So those are two different ways to turn an improper fraction into a mixed number. You can either subtract your whole, and what you have left is your numerator, or you can see it as a division problem, because really we're doing the same thing. We are taking away the whole from our original numerator, and our remainder is our numerator, and our divisor is our denominator.